Hello and welcome to the Going Famous Media podcast. I'm your host, Zachary Mavrakis, and joined with me today is Crawley Town FC striker Davide Rodari. David, how are you doing today?
I'm not too bad, thank you. What about
Perfect. I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Now we're getting into the first segment. This is called From the Ground Up. This is where we learn about you. We get to talk about you and your past before getting into football and whatnot. So being born in Switzerland, but you're raised in Italy, what languages do you speak fluently and what is the primary language you speak at home?
My first language is obviously Italian because I was only born in Switzerland because it was the nearest hospital where my family lived. And at home, I speak in Italy, I speak Italian, and where in here, because I live with my girlfriend and she's English, so we speak English.
Amazing, amazing. Have you taught her some Italian or no?
She tried to learn, but it's quite a hard language. So, but she might pick it up soon.
As long as she understands "Ciao bellissima, come stai," right?
Yeah, exactly. The main words, yes.
exactly. So I read that you have Dutch and Italian descent, of course. Could you give us some background history about you and your family?
Yeah, so basically, my mom is Dutch and my dad is Italian. And yeah, I've just lived in Italy until I was 16, and then I decided to move on my own to England to pursue my dream of becoming a professional footballer.
Amazing. And how did your parents communicate? Did one of them speak Italian or the other speak Dutch? Or how?
I think my mom, from what I remember, my mom went to Italy when she was quite young. I think like she lived in Switzerland before coming to Italy, and then she moved to Italy. And I think my mom, she was already speaking quite good Italian by then, because to be fair, she's quite clever, and she because of her job, she speaks about 4 or 5 languages. So it wasn't a problem picking up another one.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. 4 or 5 languages. That's crazy to hear. Like most people don't even speak one.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
So being raised in Novara, Italy, what is life like there? What sort of culture is part of that city and region in Italy?
More like, what do you mean more specifically? Sorry.
Yeah. So, like, what's around? What's it known for? A bunch of bakeries? Is there a beach? Like stuff like this?
Well, I never lived in Novara, but that was my first professional club.
Right.
Who I played for. The city where I live is called Canobbio, which is near Lake Maggiore, Lake Garda.
Okay.
And it's quite, to be fair, it's very famous because of his tourists. So in the summer we get really loads of German and Dutch people coming.
Okay.
Our our town. Yeah. But I think in the winter population is 5,000. People.
Oh wow, very small.
During the summer it gets up to 25,000, 30,000. So
amazing. So that's the spot to be in.
Yeah, in the summer, yeah, it's a really nice area.
Okay, beautiful. And playing youth football with Inter Milan, very rich and historic club, recognized around the world. What does it mean to be recognized by such a historic club in the European scene?
Oh, it was amazing because I was playing. It was amazing also because that is the team I support, and so is my dad and my most of my family. And I remember I was playing for a really low team where I lived, and one day one of the scouts, I don't know if he called my dad or he called my old club and was like, "Can we take David up for a try?" And yeah, it was just the experience was. I know it was only 9 or 10. I don't even remember, to be honest, but it was just incredible, yeah. Because it was that's the team I support, and I'm actually playing for them.
That's honestly amazing. That must have been
especially because
crazy to think.
Yeah, because the team I was playing, and it wasn't the first team. Obviously, it was very young, but it was in the second lowest tier in Italy, and jumping from that to one of the biggest club in Italy.
Right. That's honestly amazing. And it definitely helped your career, I would say. So now being in England since 2017, could you tell us if there's any significant difference in the footballing culture between the countries that you've lived in?
Oh, I played in Italy, Switzerland, and England, and in all countries there is always something different. Like
Right.
in Italy, it's like training is everyone is like oh so focused. You can't laugh in training. We do
Wow.
a lot of tactical exercises. We do quite like pre-season is quite hard as well. You do a lot of running. Obviously, it depends on the coaches you get as well, but that's the kind of standard. And like games are always like very tactical and stuff like that. Switzerland, I played there for a year and a half, I think, year and a half too, and just about running. They literally like like run so. I think like they just run so much,
Right.
and they're not very tactical to be fair. And here in Switzerland, it's a bit of a mixture. It's like they run a lot, but you still get that tactical side of it, and it's very aggressive football as well.
Right.
Yeah, where in Italy, like if you commit a foul, they'll whistle straight away. Where in England, like you actually have to hurt someone before they whistle the foul.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like
That's
you
the
see,
culture, isn't it?
right, especially in the Premier League, you see people getting pulled and whatnot, and they don't
Yeah,
call anything.
but that's why it's the best league in the world, isn't it?
Right. It's definitely a rough league. Now we're going into the second segment. This is virtual or reality. This is where we talk about your FIFA Ultimate Team card. Now you're on FIFA 22. What does that
Yeah,
mean to you to be on a video game?
yeah, it's just incredible. Because now as well, I do career mode and I've got myself in Man U.
Yes.
I'm playing with Ronaldo. Hopefully one day will happen as well if he stays in England.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So you mentioned you play career mode. Do you play Ultimate Team at all?
I don't play that, but I play online friendlies with with
Okay.
one of my mates. Yeah, we play almost every day.
Amazing. Are you
If
on
not, I play
Xbox?
seasons as well. Yeah, I've got PS4.
PS4. Okay,
PS4,
amazing,
yeah.
amazing. Nice. I got Xbox. I don't know if you see it in the back there.
Oh,
Uh,
oh yeah,
I'm on
I
the
can see
dark
the
side.
remote.
I'm on the
Yeah.
dark side. Now let's move
Fair.
on to your card. You have a bronze non-rare card. Now I believe that it's obviously not fair, but I think it's also because you're in the fourth tier of English football, and
Yeah.
they kind of don't really give gold cards or silvers around those leagues. But I know
No,
you'll make it up.
no.
So now let's talk about your club, Crawley Town, and then your flag. It's Switzerland. It's a huge plus, by the way. Shout out
Yeah.
Danny Aarons for that joke. But
Yeah.
now you were saying born in Switzerland but raised in Italy. What would you say? You're more Italian. You're more Swiss. What would you say?
No, I feel like I'm full Italian, but I've
Okay.
got a Dutch part as well from my mum.
Right. Yes.
I've got nothing to do with Switzerland. I was just born there.
Just born in the country. So
Yeah.
if you were to change the flag, you would change it to Italy.
Italy, yeah, Italy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Italy.
Now let's get more into the statistics. Now, EA says you're very pacey. 74 pace for a bronze card. That's really good, in my opinion. Do you think this is fair? Would you change it?
Well, obviously I'll put it higher if I could, but to be
Tell
fair,
me what stat
like
would you put it higher?
no, I'm not the quickest, but I'm quite like I think on the spot for first 10, 15 meters, I'm quite quick. So I don't know. I'll probably say up to maybe like between 75 and 80, but that's only
Okay.
because obviously I'm playing the fourth tier of the English football league. So that's why they would like. I think I've only got one teammate that he's the only guy that's got something above 80, which
Right.
is the
Okay.
speed. He's got 80, I think, or 81, and the rest is all like all of us is like 60, 70, not even 50, some of them.
Right.
40 as
Right.
well.
And speaking about 54 shooting, you're a striker. What? This is obviously not fair because that's your biggest stat. I would
You know
think, in
what?
my opinion.
It's weird because like they put me a 5-star weak foot.
I noticed that. Yeah.
So with that one, I was so pleased because like there's like all my mates' cards, like they're just general cards. They're just on
Right.
FIFA where I've actually got a 5-week star foot, which I look at some of the Premier League players, they've got 4-week, like Messi's got a 4-star weak foot, and I've got
Right.
5 on my.
Right. Right. So you're better than Messi then.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
basically.
Confirmed. So
But then
what would you give your shooting?
You know what? I can probably shoot so much better in my left hand, but how much is my shooting? Is it 50, 54? Or is it 54? It's tough. I would say keeping it like don't go too high because obviously I play in the fourth league. I play in the fourth tier still. I would say probably between 65 and 70 maybe they could have put. But
Okay,
it's not up
amazing.
to me.
Right. And passing. I mean, strikers aren't really known for passing, but I noticed you also love playing on the wing. 40 passing. Do you think this is
You
fair?
know what? As long as I score 20, 30 goals, I don't care about the passing.
So you're keeping 40 passing the same?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and dribbling, it's a very important stat, especially for a striker, to weave through the defenders. You have 57. Do you think this is fair? Would you change it?
You know, I do dribble, but it's more like shifting the ball and shoot. He's trying to find that little gap that can get me to see the goal and then shoot. It's not more like to be fair, when I was younger, I used to play on the wing and I used to be very skillful because of Ronaldo when he was in Man U. Where then, like growing up, I realized like the most important thing is just winning goals and assists.
Right.
That's all that matters. So I wouldn't change that.
You wouldn't change the dribbling? Okay, perfect. And now, obviously, you're a striker. You're up the pitch. You're not back. 21 defending. Is this fair, do you think? Or are you pretty good at defending in training?
I do. Sometimes I feel like I'm a bit lazy, but that's because you don't want to waste too much energy defending as well. Because then,
of course,
you want to be efficient attacking. So, but 21 defend is really low. So, at least they could have put like 40 or 50, something like that.
40 or 50? Okay.
Yeah, like amazing. 20 is like really low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And now you are a personal trainer aside from a footballer. Now, physical 52. I think EA has the worst stats in physical because Ronaldo has 78. I think Ronaldo is the strongest right beside Adama Traore. And I don't think EA even pays attention to physical. What are you giving yourself? Because I know it's not 52, it's higher.
The thing is, like, even with Ronaldo, I don't know if they are based in strength or like what your body what you look like.
Right.
Like, if it was what you look like, Ronaldo should be up there, like with 90, something like that. Like 78, you're crazy.
Right.
And then there's other people, they get 85, 90, and they're like, you look at them, you're like, hang on a minute. I'll probably say like between. So I'll give myself a good 70. Yeah, I'm quite confident.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, now moving on to your overall 56. Do you think this is fair? Would you change it?
To be fair, within all my teammates, like, and also I've got one of my best mates, two of my best mates. One of them plays for Saturn, so he's on FIFA now. He's got 52 ratings, and the other one, he was a Stevenage for 2 or 3 years, and he had 51 as well, 52.
Right.
So I'm actually quite happy with like 56 as the first time on FIFA. Like, I'll take it, yeah.
You'll take it?
In that league, you don't get, like, in them leagues, the highest you probably get is like 60, 61, not more than that.
Right. Okay. There we go. Now we're done.
I'm quite happy with my 5-star weak foot. That's the main thing.
5-star weak foot. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
really crucial, especially in FIFA, because if you see, like, I have Neymar on my ultimate team. He's got 5-star, 5-star. He's got 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. And sometimes, even with 5-star weak foot, they still can't pass or shoot. The game is just broken.
Yeah, I know.
We're at the final segment. This is called Rapid Round. This is where I'll ask you 10 questions, David. And it'll be either this or that. You'll need to answer one within a few seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the first one. Scoring or assisting?
Scoring.
Cheese or chocolate?
Cheese.
Clocks or watches?
Watches.
Winter or summer?
Summer, all day long.
Skiing or snowboarding?
I used to ski, so I have to go with skiing.
For sure, especially in those Swiss Alps.
Yeah, exactly.
Personal training or football?
Football.
Striker or winger?
Striker.
Fruit or vegetables?
Fruit.
All right, playing in the rain or playing in the snow?
Playing in the rain. I like playing in the snow, but I prefer rain, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And now Crawley Town FC's home kit or away kit?
Away kit.
I love the blue. I love it.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very nice.
Beautiful. Well, that is all the time we have today, David. Thank you very much for coming onto the podcast. I appreciate it tremendously. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Hey, you. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you could like, comment, share, and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. And I can't wait to see you next time.